Then, oh, wait a minute. What am I thinking? What am I actually thinking? I need to build certain things to make this even better, but that will come. I can build a refiner room. Well, I don't have enough dry hydrogen, but that's fine. I need to build some of them. So just build some corridor for now, because this is down. This one I will put everything later on. Actually, was something I could. Thing is, a refiner is very useful because it doesn't cost anything to refine in these. So whatever I feel I would need, I can then start doing it through here. So it's no faster, no slower than any other means, but it doesn't cost anything to do it. That goes there. That goes on the freighter. Not everything yet, because I don't have the actual. I don't have the actual things that means I need the. I need to research the matter. What is it called? Oh. The matter beam. So I need 5, and that's one of the most important things to do. But I got a freighter now. I took a B1, but it was well stocked with slots, and it doesn't really matter at this point. So A-class fighter, B-class fighter, and me. And explorer. So while I'm here and I'm safe, I'm actually going to take a short break for a run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, so stay with me. So I'm back again. Ugh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. You little rascal. Oh, it's a little dog coming with me. So we of course need to find interesting missions with things as well now. So so we can build up on the freighter. Well, I would say normally it comes by itself over time. Well, of course, I do like to get the full usage of the freighter as quick as possible. That I would be lying if I said something differently. Those I'm not really going to start doing yet. That might be in another system, so I'm not really going down that route yet. Bum bum bum. This one, not from the other one. I'm not earning money as quick as I normally do, but I have not really emphasized that part yet. So there is a reason I kind of do things as they come and not trying to force anything. And money is not the most important thing at this point. Yeah, if I want to update ships and stuff like that later on, it would be nice to have, but I'm not entirely sure what route I will take with that. Something which is trade goods, so let's jump that over on the ship. Let's see if we can make these some of these to nanites. So that is always a good way to go. So while we're running around, remind you that I am not on tomorrow, but I'm back on Thursday. Thursday will be World of Tanks, so it will be a different game, but I hope you still come around and have a look at me making a fool out of myself. And then I'm going to say that my Sunday stream and Monday are cancelled in this over this weekend. The reason is we are getting things made in the house, and they come Monday morning, and I have to take the dogs out, so because they have open doors and windows and everything, and the dogs goes ballistic with the contractors being in the house. So and not to stress me out, and because can't come back until they have left. So that's why that is. So I hope everyone is okay with that. So apart from that, it is going to be Thursday, World of Tanks, and then back again Tuesday with this. And Tiger, I don't know if you're listening in the background. I think we talked about doing the expedition Sunday, but if we can push that to Tuesday, it would help me a lot. I'm unfortunate in the situation that life happens around me sometimes, and that's. I almost said annoying, but no, of course it's not. Life is not annoying. It's unpredictable. That sounds good. Now we've been waiting for them to give us a date they would come, and it is of course Monday. So but it is something we would like to get over and done with. So. To be honest, we don't want to stress the dogs either with things like that, so it's better to get them out and get them a day in the nature somewhere. I have no clue where we're going, I have no clue how the weather is going to be, so that can be a very wet experience, but that is always, it's in real life like in No Man's Sky. I end up with challenges. But I have a feeling we will find a place with a very big forest or something like that, because then we are at least sheltered a little bit if it's raining too much. So Let's go and look at some planets here. If there's something interesting. Oh, that didn't look really interesting. That looked cold. How are you today, Tiger? You've been very quiet. Are you okay? This doesn't look useful whatsoever, so let's just move on. So I already have one kill one predator in my list, so I just add, because to be honest it gives standings, and that's what I'm going for at the moment. It's not so much the things which you get out of it, but it's very cheap wiring looms. Spending a lot of money on it, but money I should be able to make more of, so I hope. It goes very slow today, but that is those I would have to sell before I get back, so Hello, hello, don't run. Oh, okay. He ran. Come on. Any upgrade module they give me is actually useful. You're not crawling in where the cat sleeps. Okay, trouble ahead. Old grumpy boot is being teased by the young puppy. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Well, I say she's young, but she is 1 year old, the 9th of October, so it's coming up. And I always tell people that Border Collies is quite smart. And what has amazed me with her is that she have picked up a lot of things from the older dog, so she kind of know how you behave, and that's actually amazing. So there's a lot of things that our older dog took a little bit longer to learn that the younger dog knows exactly what we mean when we say it. But she also have this marvelous border collie mentality, because they sometimes have it, oh, don't tell me what to do, I know what to do, you can trust me. Especially the older one do that sometimes, but okay, she can hear when we then start, no, you listen to us. younger one is funny when we say ask her to sit, for instance. If it's a wet grass or something, then nope, I'm not sitting on that. Just realized something. I have forgotten something I used. Not that. There's something. I think there was an option, so when you pressed E, you didn't have to hold it, but I might remember wrong. Or it might have been another game. And sometimes the problem when you have played so bloody many games through time. Yeah. I actually have 2 ships to scrap, but I don't really. Actually, why don't I do that? That would give me a little bit more money. So. That one is the last, and that is the one I'm going to keep. So this is a fighter, but this is a C-class as well. Oh, I'm bloody glad I took a look. It is a very bad habit I have to stop things on ships. Oh, do I now have enough space to fall? Oh, it's going to show that alien DNA or whatever it is. So. Certain thing I never really use, so why actually keep them? No, I'm not going to sell for lower price. The ship came up. That's the other one I wanna sell. Okay. And a scrap. How many slots do I have? 1, 2, 3. Those I have already. Guess I'm not sure about. So. Is that enough? That's a question. Okay, we're back to this one. Good. But so I thought about seeing what that actually was. 51, 69, 52. Yeah, that's fine for now. $95, that's more than 51. It's definitely more than 51. So what else do we have? Starship shield module. And this 8, 33, 30, 11. So it's definitely less than we already had. And we have some nanites here as well. We can start putting some more to convert to something useful. What can be sold. Just sell them. There's no need to keep them. I think. So that looks actually quite good. Oh, I just need to sell. I'm going to take a quick peek because I might have missed something somewhere, so I'm not going to grow Nip Nip. That's not me. That's someone else, I think. Yeah. So, what were we doing here? We were... Not you. I don't think I mentioned any names. Someone must feel guilty. Grassy planet with the sentinels. That's nice. Desolate. Could use some more pyrite. How are you today, Tiger? The rain hasn't flushed you all away, have it? Talk about fuel.
Technology recharge.
Should put them all on the starship. Why didn't I do that? Huh.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Okay, that's at least I have re-earned that million I spent on wiring looms, so that's kind of good. This is a very mountainous planet. It's always so hard to find places to land. Okay, mountaineering. Kind of glad the game doesn't have gravity included in the game. I would be crushed under a lot of rocks sometimes. problem is I don't want to run up and down in the mountains. That is that's an exercise I rather want to be without.
Technology recharge.
Oh, 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 oh.
Units received. Units received.
What do you want? Just trying to capture some carbon now I'm here. It's it's the thing I need all the time. Yeah.
Units received.
Uh, should we be funny here? Let's see if there's any buildings. Theoretically, you should be able to land at a building, so that's the beacon. Okay, then let's go to the bacon. I like bacon. chose a minor settlement, which I actually don't mind in this situation, because that might actually be somewhat useful. So let's go and find the minor settlement. Okay, it turned from 1 day into 1 hour. Oh, this is what I call a 3D landscape, and that is not my favorite exercise to navigate that, but oh well. Actually what I came for, so that's not bad. Oh, bugger all. Are you? Don't cheat on me and move in through the mountains. Where is the minor settlement now? I think I found it. So, apart from pirates being annoying, is actually moving in the right direction, so well, ish.
Units received.
I said I was going to repair the ship at base. No, it's going to be repaired on the freighter, but that doesn't really matter much which version I take. I like the fact that the shelters is soundproof. There's a lot of noise outside, but when I come into them, even with open door, this noise goes away. It's amazing. I sometimes would wish I could have a building like that. Nanitas. This gets a little bit too fancy, doesn't it? It's like the game knows I'm half blind, so it has to be sound on to tell me when I'm outside. Problem is, I'm also half deaf, so what's the next? It will start flashing something on the screen, colors or something like that. So. Yeah, I'm actually done on this planet, so I think I will see if I can find another drop pod that's going to be useful. Let's just put over on the ship what is actually sellable. That belongs there as well. Sure. a drop pod. Hours, that's a long time.
Threat detected.
Why do I expect to see Machu Picchu or something like that popping up on the ridge of some of the mountains? Oh well. So I need a that, I need a that.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
So then I must leave this planet, which I'm kind of happy enough to do. So yeah. Oh, no launch fuel.
Technology recharge.
That's not good.
Spell scan detected.
Probably can't get away from that.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
How many? Well,
Hostile ships defeated.
I would say not enough. So, what else was there in this system? Yeah, the grassy planet. That one was not only interesting. Anything else? No. So I was running. Let's see if I can do one jump without fueling up. Might not be able, but let's see. Oh, it's actually game, so that's good. First to the space station. Just check that all sellable is over on the starship. Looks like it, yeah. That one is still working, so. That is a good thing. It's a little bit tricky sometimes, but with this kind of challenge, you have to go a little bit more on planets, to be honest, than normal. But when you get kind of away from the ship collecting, then it turns into being a little bit more normal. So depot. That's I got greedy because the getting slots for your ships are actually not a bad thing, so that's one thing I do like. Did we move one more in? Actually we did, so that's good. Not for now, but I need to check amount of ammo. Oh, I can take the free one. Ammunition is very cheap to make, but it's if you can save a little bit of money, it's actually not too bad. So. Wow. A-class hauler, B-class shuttle. So actually, no, what I really wanted. As this challenge gave me only the opportunity to visit gig systems, I actually have to try to get standing and words and stuff out of those who are non-gigs. Where did the other one go? What's that? So to make the Viking happy, you need to use aggression, but it can misfire sometimes. Oh, that is a good one to get. Did I look at that? So that's actually not a bad thing. That was kind of real good. Another B class, okay. Let's get the free stuff. Yeah, you learn where the free stuff is on the space station, especially when you can only go to one type. That tend to become very, very so. Oh, I forgot. I bloody forgot that. Oh. I don't think I can make the solar mirror myself, so. And of course there's none to be sold here. However, there is other possibilities. That was a solar mirror. I was actually quite lucky. Then for fun, I'm going to see what this guy is selling. It might be exactly the same, but it's not always, so this was the same. So, and the same, it was same type of ship. So that is very often an indicator that it might be the same. It's the same algorithm on that. So. So I got a little bit more out of that. I got that. Which again, give a little bit. So that helps. Magnetic resonator. Can I make that myself? Actually, I can. Oh, it's the one with ionized cobalt. Magnetized ferrite I can make, but ionized cobalt. And I should maybe go and find some cobalt and refine it, and because that is absolutely a good weapon to have for me. Some people say I'm crazy using it, but and it is kind of true. It is a double-edged sword, really, because if you're not careful, you might actually kill yourself as well. And that would be very unfortunate when you're playing on permadeath. I can just say it's actually quite a bad idea. It is why we have implemented rule number 1. And rule number 1 is as simple as it is: don't die. So yeah, I know where it is, I just saw it. I need the cave over there first. Here, but that's something we just need to deal with. That's not the worst problem we can run into. We just have to keep an eye on the health bar and the environmental protection. So that's actually not the worst we can encounter. I prefer to scan as much as I can before I do the things I have to do. Well, I'm going to go off a little bit here. So. So, what was these? 28. How much do I actually need to make it? 40. So it's actually not too much. So, I'm often being asked why I make these things myself instead of just buying them. And sometimes I do buy them, but I prefer to make them myself if I can. I find that's part of the whole fun in the game is actually to finding the resources and then end up making the things you need. I know it might seem a little bit silly, but I like to do it like that. That makes me quite happy. Where can I put it? So this gives me another aggressive option. So, but I'm actually not going to do the depot right now because there is a curious deposit and that's something I can't just leave. Oh, phosphorus I could use as well, I believe. I'm running a little bit out of space, so it doesn't help on the life support. Well, let's do something about the things. So I don't have any protection against hot, so how much space do I actually have? Not a lot, so this is going to be a little bit tricky maybe. Not sure entirely, but let's see. One thing I don't want to hear is that my exosuit is my inventory is full.
Units received. Units received.
Oh yeah. Don't run away. Don't run away. Two slots. There's actually many of them here. And yeah, I'm aware you can make things, make holes and direct them down in them, but so now I'm in the yeah.
Free slots in suit inventory.
So So just making a hole means that the protection doesn't go down, even though it's, well, now it says 10 degrees, but what is it outside? 50 something. So going into a cave you have made yourself, actually keep it at level. If you go into a cave, then it will reset your protection, so it will actually regain things, so you come back to actually becoming fine. So this is going to take a little bit of time, but curious deposits is one thing I can't leave alone, and it is very important thing when you actually want to get extra nanites. So 5 runaway mode makes 1 nanite, so it's quite okay, and you always get quite high numbers. And if you're really smart, then you build a base where there is a curious deposit, then you can come and farm it. I can't remember if it's every week they respawn, but you can get them forever that way. So yeah, well then it's even better I'm standing in a hole. Just have to be careful because it can actually pull me out of the cave if it's really bad. I'm not sure with the planet here, but that's unfortunately one thing when you are on permanent. Certain things are much harsher than it is when you play normal. But yeah, that's one thing you learn the hard way. It's not going to be nice and easy. Never. It is the hardest setting there is in No Man's Sky, and there is a reason it's hard. Is to make it as challenging as possible, and some of us like to live on the edge. But that's where we have to remember sometimes it is just a game, and it's our own choice to play the hard settings and do weird challenges and all that. I must admit, I can only laugh at it when it goes haywire, and it does sometimes. I found so sad, but there was a viewer one night, and I was sitting talking about planets with aggressive sentinels, and he told me that yeah, and that's rare. You don't be afraid of that. That's very rare that happened. And what he wasn't aware of was I was sitting playing on permadeath, then it's not that rare. And I just came into a system where there was 4 or 5 planets, and 3 of them had aggressive sentinels. And I said to him, you know, on normal setting, you are absolutely right, but when you play on permadeath, and even in survival mode, they are more frequent. And of course on normal it is rare that there is aggressive sentinels, even though you can run into them. But my advice is, if you have to go to a planet with aggressive sentinels, make a little bit of a battle plan in your head. What am I going to do if they attack me? It's not certain that you actually want to fight them, because they come in waves. They come minimum in 5 waves, and if you are not fully geared up for it, it can be quite a challenge. On permadeath, you have to be up to your best if you run into aggressive sentinels, and you have to really do your best. It is possible, but you have to keep an eye on your health. I will say it's not like in many games where you actually can shoot your way out of it, because you might actually end up without any bullets, for instance, and then what then? Do you stand and make more while they're shooting at you? And that's what I mean by having some sort of plan in your head. So I always have, okay, if I get into trouble, I do exactly what I've done now. I go underground, mole mode, close the entrance, and stay there for a while until I regain my health, and then I start making new health for myself, make sure that I am fully up, and so on. So yeah, that's about sentinels, and oh, they all went down here. So I couldn't have done this better myself. So each of these balls is roughly giving me 50 nanites, which I think is quite a good bargain. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why I'm curious, but what is burning there? Up there as well, and there. It's like it's in the caves. Huh. Okay. So, where do I need to go there? Because I do have a mission. This is where I can end up in a situation where I really have to run and hide, but let's see. Ah, bugger. As I said, make sure you have plans what to do. Oh dear. That is oh yeah, now I know why I don't have any space. Yeah. That is not entirely good. Of course need that. Well, I did the mission, that was the important thing, and I did get a couple of things that will go and be sold. This I don't really know at this point if I'm keeping or selling it. There. That give me a little bit better protection. That is actually quite okay. I will set this just to work as long as I am the ship. Question is, should I exploit this planet a little bit? Even though it's hot, it might hold some interesting things. So let's just land and see what we can find. I'm going to leave the floating crystals for now. Might take up a little bit too much space. Mission tower is the good one. Well, often is. And we will go and look at that. Just to keep this brewing. So, oh, steering away. To pick up yeah. So I actually have some space right now, so that's actually good. Shelters is always useful. One of them will always have nanites. Might not be many that comes out of them, but if you pick up a lot of these, then it will start counting up. I mean, you can do the math. If you get 50 per time, then it's happy days. So, let's see what this come up with. So I do not reveal the coatings because it's a crushed freighter. Okay, that's not necessarily bad. No, I do not reveal the results of the codes because I want people to have the pleasure of cracking them themselves. I would hate myself if people was giving me all the answers. And that's my way of doing things. And of course, if you're stuck on something, feel free to come and ask directly. That's absolutely fine. I'm always willing to help, but I'm also respecting people's gameplay and game themselves. So Crash Traders holds 6 cargo pods, which can give you some very interesting things. But I can make that along on this ship. The reason I need space is I know that I will at each cargo pod get 2 junk things, and I take them and I keep them because it turns into nanites most of the time. Where is things here? This is looking somewhat different than normal, but it isn't now. I'm the one who is confusing myself here. So junk and get some trade goods. You have to get away from the pods relatively quick because they ooze radiation when you open them, so that can harm you. There's one over here. Data. What I always hope is I get things for my bone freighter. So this one is a little bit tricky.
Extreme night radiation detected.
Yeah. That is because of the radiation from the pod. The last tree is not dug down, so they are easier to get to. Unstable.
Extreme night radiation detected.
So, if you're in a bad environment planet, going in here actually let your health come up and your shields to regenerate. So I'll just say don't open the cargo pod until you're ready, because as I said, they ooze radiation, so you can actually get into trouble if you're not ready. Oh, that's good, I can use that. But not much for my... Not much for my own freighter, so yeah. There I got a service frigate module. I would have loved to get 6 of them, but that's one of the things. You're never that lucky, so that's so that is to sell. These are actually not as such sellable, so I will just keep them. That one is for our freighter. That one is done. So we've gotten around 500, 600 nanites out of that. That's okay. So before I leave this planet, I will find a drop pod. It's more so I remember to use them, because I have sometimes gotten all the slots, and then I realized I actually had a lot. Yeah, you can sell them and you can use them for standing with the guilds now, so it's not that bad, but I will just say that it's better to use it, because it is actually almost free slots for your exosuit. Need to make the things to use, which is minimal, so it is almost free, and the slots up in the technology is 280,000 now or something like that, so it is a lot of money you save. I suddenly was running very low on carbon, so it's very important to remember to fill up on that, because that is one thing you can't afford to not have. There's so many things which suddenly doesn't work. I know some players are really stocking up, so they have many slots of carbon in their freighter. Or storage, as you rather say. I must admit I have been one of them, so that's that was in the time where I played on normal, and that's I several times ran out of carbon, and I started getting annoyed, so I really went and farmed. So yeah. And apart from that, I actually had to leave the planet because I used the charge. So I think it's okay to stand and take things around where I was. So okay. So there was an okay visit to this planet. It gave us nanites, it gave us a little bit of our freighter. Not really the amount that I need, but it's always a start, and getting the right things makes things feel better at least. Yeah, that I'm not going to do. But I'm actually going to put this on the ship immediately. Then it's done. And they go up here because I want to make sure I can build it stronger if needed. And I'm going to see if there's anything I can sell. I got a little bit of new things, so see, that one was good. I would say certain things are not sellable, just stored there at the moment, so yeah. Well, we sold one thing. That's a start. Okay. lot of other planets in this system, so let's just have a look at them.
Warning, threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Sometimes a little bit of a joke. Scanner module. That one is lesser than this one, so this is actually probably better than that one. The thing is, it's on all three, so okay. Certain things which is quite valuable, but post-spitter module. It will help. I don't have any slots here now. I could move things over, but oh, Jesus. I am suddenly in a situation where I am not
Technology recharge.
so let's see what that is. Terraforming maximum. It doesn't really hold anything which I would find attractive, so that's a no. Okay, there's a planet on the other side of this space station. That's the one we already saw. Humid planet with aggressive sensors. That is a no thank you. And I'm not going to start getting copper. No, that's not something I need either. Back there, and there's one behind it. So should we go behind and see what it is? Activated copper. I have quite an amount of that at the moment, so. Okay. I hope I can jump away before hyperdrive. There's no fuel. Okay.
Technology recharge. Hostile ships approaching.
I'm gone. What a beautiful planet. Oh, that could be interesting. Well, let's go to the space station first. Holder. What a big cloud holder. It's a little bit funny that some of the haulers actually look like proper jet ship, aircraft. Jesus. Oh. One day I will learn to speak English, yes? Put money there. There, a little bit. That's actually okay. I'm actually quite happy how I get to make a little bit of money here and there, so I'm not going to buy rusted metal. That I'm not that desperate yet. But that said, you might end up in a situation where you really need loads of ferrite dust. Then that could be an option. Walls. Hello. Oh, that was a standing, which is okay. And S-Class. I haven't seen one for price 4.1 million. I got the money, but I'm not sure I want to buy right now. But I am going to put the glyphs on the screen. If you are in Euclid and go away. Oh, I've got mods in here. If you're in Euclid, you can use the glyphs in a portal and you will come to one of the planets in this system, and you just go to the space station and there will be an S-Class multi-tool. It's not necessarily it will be the same as you see on the picture, but if you don't like the one there is, then just reload from your ship and it will change. So that's one way of trying to get one you like. But it is an S-Class and it will always be an S-Class. I don't know if the price changed, but again, that's something you have. And it will not be as expensive for you if you're on normal setting. I have a very high price setting on as well, so just to make things even harder. So that's a possibility, feel free. And on the other side is a B-Class. So we talked about the price of the top one, 200,000. Bottom one is up in 132. So when you can get them from the drop pods, you actually save money. A lot of money. So we're getting up to 1 o'clock and that is my clock out time. So I will teleport to my ship and that my freighter, and that is where I will start from next time. Next time is not going to be until Tuesday, and if Tiger is up for it, then we will run expedition there. Otherwise, if not, then I might come back on this one. Apart from that, I'll be back Thursday, but that will be World of Tanks. So that is the plans, and I will say, if you like what you see, remember to follow. That means a lot. So that would be nice if you remember to do that. Was that the one that you were going to do expedition on? Okay. Then I will go on my Steam account as well, and we'll do expeditions on Tuesday. That is a plan. Okay, I will check out and say thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this little adventure. There's been some interesting things today, and as said, I'll be back Thursday with World of Tanks, and then next Tuesday with we will run the I'll run the expedition on my Steam account. So I will bid you all a very good night, and I hope you get a good day, evening, whatever the time zone you're in. Good night, Tiger, and see you on Thursday. Take care, everyone, and stay safe. Good night.